I want to start with Osiris. Please tell us about the association for Beninese living in Ghana, please.
All right. So, good afternoon, everyone. My name is Osiris Rariso. As you said, I'm the president of the Association of Students and Trainees here in Ghana. So, the association is having created in 2009 by a group of people who needed to meet with their brothers. We are freedom brothers here in Ghana because they are now in their countries. So, of course, they needed to meet up with their brothers to share the same culture, to show also the culture of Benin to Ghanaians, to Ghana. So, now the association is on the different social media, actually. We are on Facebook, we are on Instagram, on TikTok, and we are doing a lot of activities. Recently, we have a gala of charity, where we call everyone together to display the culture of Benin, to display what exactly is in Benin. It can be the food, it can be the dances, the theater, everything actually in Benin. I'm sure all of you here watch this movie. What's the name? Africa. No. What's the name of this movie? The film, the Agosiela. Woman King, right? Woman King. Yeah, Woman King.
It's on Netflix. I always avoid it, though.
Why? you have to go and watch it, actually.
It came out too close to Black Panther for me. This is my honest opinion. I just, I knew Sherry,
Oh no, it's like it's just displaying like the life of.
So that was in Benin.
Yes, that was in Benin. Okay. That was a Benin. Like it was to give an appreciation to the Benin culture and everything actually. Yeah. So the association is here to take care of the student of Benin, of the Beninese who are here. And to help them in their integration, how they will stay here, but also to this.
Please let me. So was that part of the homemade dynasty, the Woman King?
Yes.
The homemade dynasty.
Yeah, exactly.
Please share some of that with me. I found that interesting.
Yeah. Okay. So there are some people that we call, there are some women that we call the Agosier. Those women are soldiers actually, and they are warriors. Yeah. So they are the most dangerous warriors in Benin during the time of Behanzin, who was a great king in our country. So it just showed the sacrifices, the vim with what that they. I'm sorry, my English is very bad. Actually.
Oh, speak freely. My tree is bad, and I don't speak French at all. So go ahead. Yeah.
All right. So it just showed the violence of the vim of those women who were very amazing for the kingdom. Yeah. So basically, that's it.
So for those at home, Benin was formerly known as Dahomey, a powerful kingdom in West Africa that existed from about the 1600s to 1894, and it was known for its military discipline and powerful arms. So the Dahomey kingdom reached its zenith, its peak between the 18th and 19th centuries. Hence, where the Woman King, during the time the Woman King film was was created. Okay, great. See, that's what I get. Maybe if I watched it earlier, I would have known a little bit more. Okay, so I want to ask you all individually. Let's start with Osiris, and then we'll go, both of you next. How did you get to Ghana? How long have you been in Ghana? What made you come to Ghana? How did that? Please tell me your story.
All right, so first of all, I would say what brought me to Ghana is my parents, actually. They were the one who told me that I should come to Ghana so that I would learn how to speak English and to continue in the English, let's say, society, actually. So I came in Ghana 6 years ago. I'm a graduated from Wisconsin University in Human Resource Management.
Which university?
Wisconsin International University.
Is Wisconsin? Is that here?
Yes, Accra here.
Okay.
Yeah. So now I'm continuing my master program at Webster University. So when I came in Ghana, should I say how I've been seeing Ghana life as a foreigner here? Or?
We'll get to that later. Right. I just want to know your origin story. So you've been in Ghana 6 years now?
Yes, exactly.
Okay, how do you like it here?
Ghana is a wonderful country. I won't lie, it's a very wonderful country where you can get a lot of opportunities as a bilingual, as a person speaking French and English, actually. You can get a lot of opportunities, and you can also try to know more about Ghana culture, because I'm a big fan of culture too, and I'm trying to learn more about Ghana culture as well.
Oh, that's great. That's great. Anthropology, sociology.
Exactly.
Those along those lines.
Yeah.
Colette.
Corel.
Corel. Corel.
Let's go for
No. Tell me.
Corel.
Corel.
Yes, it's okay.
I failed. That's when Ghanaians say to me, "Oh, you tried." and I'll be like, "Oh man, I failed." Okay, Corel.
Okay, Corel.
Hey, say it one more time.
Corel.
Corel. You know, in the Central region, they try to teach me the sound. I still can't get to it. I'll get to it one day, so please forgive me.
It's fine.
Let's move on. Don't let my hindrance stop the show. Please, how long have you been in Ghana?
I've been in Ghana for 5 years now.
Wow, okay.
And the reason why I came here, I decided actually to come to an Anglophone system because I needed the knowledge, actually. And also the language, of course, which is an advantage. When you are going as a bilingual, it's fine. It's way better for my studies.
What made you choose Ghana out of all the countries? He said his parents chose it for him.
I chose Ghana because I wanted. We know Nigeria, but we don't really know about Ghana. So I was in Benin, and I had to come here also because our embassies, if you have to travel, you have to come to Ghana. So I decided.
Explain that to me. If you have to travel, you have to come to Ghana.
Actually, the plan was not to stay in Ghana. I came actually for the language, and after that, I was supposed to travel. I chose Canada to go. I was supposed to go to Canada, but after staying here, I fell in love with the culture. I fell in love with the people. So I decided to stay a little bit more.
What about the people did you fall in love with? Is it a person or people?
No, actually,
that's two different.
No, I fell in love with the food.
With the food.
In love with the fufu.
With the fufu.
I fell in love with fufu. Let's be honest. The fufu and the banco and tilapia. It's okay. I'm staying here for 4 years now.
Yeah. Do Benin participate in Jollof Wars or no?
No, it's all about Ghana and Nigeria. We don't go there.
So in a few, we'll also discuss some of the foods in Benin. But let's get to Chris Nell. Chris Nell, please, how long have you been in Ghana? What brought you to Ghana? Please share your story.
So I came to Greece almost 5 years now.
Okay.
Yeah, so I came to Ghana initially for my studies. I mean university in English. But when I finished with the English, I couldn't continue with the university because things get tough. You see, so now I put aside the university plans. So now I'm staying here for the business and for the association. You see, so initially I came to Ghana not because of my parents, but because I've chosen to be here. As she said, Nigeria is closer to Benin, but the English over there is not that that good. You see the pronunciation of the English, but so Ghana was the best one. You see, so I came to Ghana because of the English and for my studies, like I said. But due to some issues, I couldn't further my studies. You see, so let's say, and what made me stay in Ghana is okay, I can see the food, but not fufu. What I eat is that food, kokonte.
Which is almost like fufu. I call it. It's a sweeter version of fufu. I love kokonte. Yeah.
So everyone likes banku, but I hate it. Like I don't know why they funny, but I don't know. But
don't say the word hate because you might have a mob outside waiting.
Don't do that.
No. Personally, I dislike.
Oh, you be free. Yeah.
I hate it. Like I don't like it. So I prefer kokonte. And also the ladies, yes, the ladies.
Oh God.
Okay, yes, they are.
Yeah, that's another conversation.
That's why he's in communication.
That's my reason.
I don't know. Cornell was like the people. If you was like it's the person or the people, then she said food. So let me find out you're having a lot of fun in Ghana. So before we go to commercial break, I hear a lot about education. But I just started a scholarship program in Comenda Teaching College in the Central Region. And I was telling the future teachers, find ways to monetize your education. In America all the time, people get degrees, and then they still broke because they don't know how to monetize their degrees. So we haven't gotten into anything that y'all studying. But unfortunately, we're in a world where it seems like money is that's why we was born, to make money, unfortunately, Well, so also just, continue to think of ways to how to monetize your education, your experiences of what you learned and things of that nature. Not to say that you haven't. Maybe y'all all millionaires and laughing at me in your heads. I don't know. So we'll be back with our guests. They gave us a lot of questions to ask, from food to dating to having fun, because they all young. So you know, they still living their life and still being free. We'll be back in a few minutes. We'll get to Boniface soon, and we still have a little less than an hour, but that's more than enough time to really get to know our guests from Benin. 92.7, 3 FM, Beatz Africa. I see y'all like this one.
Oh, yeah.
What is this song? What is it about? What's the name? What is he singing about?
It's actually serene. He's a singer, a Beninese. He's talking about a lady. Actually, yeah, he's speaking to a lady.
What is he saying to the lady?
We can say it on the radio.
I mean, censor yourself, you know.
Like, I mean, he's talking about what he can do to the lady.
Oh, okay. So anybody who speaks French, we can get flagged. Be careful.
Exactly.
The songs we playing, we don't know the language, so we are not liable for what we play because we don't know the language.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So, you know, let's go in that order.
All right.
Okay.
And you know, we'll round out the last 15-20 minutes of the show just learning about Benin culture, especially in comparison to Ghana. So as far as housing accommodation, one of the biggest complaints that we get from some of our other guests is that they don't pay, they pay monthly or they pay in smaller installments, where here in Ghana, you have to pay 1 year, 2 year in advance.
Yeah.
How is that here? How are you dealing with that here? And also, how does that go in Benin? And actually, you can talk in order, but y'all could monitor yourselves, and you know this is all inclusive.
Sure.
So we're all having a conversation.
Sure. So in Benin, normally, like when I came in Ghana and I met a landlord and he told me that he's taking a year of rent, I was like, wow, that's. I even thought that he was trying to steal from me, actually. He was trying to scam me, actually. So I asked around and they was like, oh yeah, people that are even taking 2 years and all those stuff. So in Benin, even the price is too much for something. In Benin, let's say here in Ghana, you can have a chamber and all, you have to budget something like 500 or 600 to get something a little bit decent, actually. But in Benin, sincerely talking, with 200, 250, something like that, and it is paying monthly, actually. But here in Ghana, you have to pay for a whole month, so it's really a budget, and if you are not careful, you may just ending up sleeping somewhere which is not decent for you.
You end up sleeping in Benin because you have to go. You have to go home.
Yeah, actually, yeah. So it's very difficult here, actually, in terms of that. It's a budget. You have to prepare yourself for a whole year to prepare the next year, and that's what you have to do continuously. So yeah.
Okay. So so you're pretty much saying that if you wanted to stay in Ghana for a whole year, you have to have 500 CDs a month, let's say, for your 500 CDs a month for your rent.
Yeah.
6,000 CDs to get started. Whereas in Benin, not only is it less expensive, the same place will probably cost 200, 250, but you can also pay by month.
Exactly.
That's a big game changer. That turns a budget into something totally
different,
manageable, especially if you do have a level of responsibility in you.
Exactly.
So and let's just use 5,000 Ghana CDs for our audience. 500 Ghana CDs for our audience.
Okay.
What can 500 CDs a month get you in Benin? What kind? 1 bedroom, 8 bedrooms, 12 bathrooms, 1 bathroom? Like, what can 500 Ghana CDs get you in Benin?
A lot of things. Let's say.
It depends. It
I
depends
think
where.
Is it about the accommodation?
The Accra of Benin. What is the capital of Benin?
Porto-Novo.
Porto-Novo.
Yeah, okay.
Would that be the Would that be the Accra of Benin?
No.
What would be the Accra?
Let's say Cotonou. Cotonou
Yeah.
is the
Cotonou.
Accra of Benin.
Okay.
Yeah.
What would 500 CDs a month get you in Cotonou?
Okay, when I was staying in Cotonou, I was paying, let's say, the 500, and I had 2 bedrooms. 2 bedrooms and a hall, actually.
In the hall.
Yeah.
Okay. And your rent was paid. You paid by month.
Monthly.
Did you pay for how did you pay your electricity? Was it prepaid?
It was a prepaid as well.
And
So you
water
have to-
also?
The water was all yours as well. Those are your fees.
And you can drink water
Exactly like
directly
this.
from. Sorry. Sorry.
Don't worry, it's fine. Feel free.
But I was just saying that we can drink water directly from the tap, actually.
Yeah, that's a big yes. It's as safe as this. You can drink
Very
the
safe,
water from the
directly from the tap.
You don't need.
Why is that? Do you think it's something with the environment, or is it really the sanitation system that you can drink tap water?
Yeah, it's the sanitation system that is actually clear in Benin. You can drink your water and nothing will happen to you.
Really?
Actually,
Wow.
Yeah.
When I first came to Ghana to live, I used to try to put my water and boil the water and put in my, and try it that way.
Yeah.
No, it didn't work. It couldn't even boil them out.
Yeah.
Wow. Okay. How is the transportation? Let's go to transportation before we go to food.
Wow.
Transportation is expensive here.
Okay, let's go to transportation. I think in Benin we
Kekeno.
that's the motorbikes. It's so cheap. It's really cheap. I mean, I've never went more than I think 10 cedi for the bikes. 10 cedi, and you can go as far as you want, and you're free. It's so comfortable. So when I came to Ghana, seeing the taxi, and even seeing that Uber is even cheaper than talking to your taxi here, I was like, how is it possible?
Yeah.
Y'all have to take Bolt or Yango. Oh, sorry,
Oh,
they
Bolt.
didn't sponsor us, so erase that from your memories. Yeah.
Exactly. So the transportation is actually really expensive here
Yeah.
because you have to pick a taxi or something like that, and the bikes are even expensive. Even here.
Is there a bike app? I know when I'm in Rwanda, there's a nice bike app that I use. But is there a bike app or moto?
Is now coming.
It's now
coming. But before,
it's new.
Yeah, it's new.
But
Is it a
before
green logo?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's
That's the one.
like
I can't
Gozem.
remember the name.
Gozem,
Yeah,
yeah.
I know this. I know. Yeah, it's now coming. But before we're just having our bags.
You just have to call him.
You just have to
come.
call him.
Yeah.
He's just coming. You discuss, and
Yeah.
then you go. And it's like 2 cedi.
What do you
3
discuss?
cedi.
Yeah, I'm listening.
You just discuss about. You see the distance. It depends on the distance, the kilometers, and then you decide of the price, and then you go. That's simple as simple as that. You just go 2 cedi, 3 cedi. You are gone.
Okay, so you pay him 2 CDs, 3 CDs, no more than 10 CDs, and you could go anywhere in the capital.
Yeah.
Wow. Okay, that's amazing.
And it's quick.
It's
It
that
does
cheap.
traffic, all those stuff. Like it's very
Yeah, it's
simple.
so
You just go by the
nice.
roadside. You see them. You call them. They come. You discuss about where you are going, how much you are taking. You bargain, of
That's
course.
the first thing I do when I go back to my country. I just call them. Let's go. That's all.
Let's go.
Yeah.
I feel
that's it.
free.
Is there anything that will be like a trotro or a bus or anything for mass transportation? Because moto is just one, no more than 2 people, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, we do have that as well.
Oh no, motors. Sometimes they can take more than 2 people.
Yeah.
Like they're carrying more than
Well,
2
it's
people.
not
So
safe.
if
though.
y'all
Not
three
safe
were
when they are
okay,
doing
It's
it,
not
actually.
safe.
so
though.
if y'all 3 were transferring from one end of the city to another, how would y'all sort that out? If you 3 were saying, "Oh, let's go over here," how would you all get there if y'all didn't have a car to drive?
Oh no, it's like the same people actually. It's like you are together. Maybe I'm with my friend right now, and we can carry the same motorbike to go to the same destination. So it's not that two different people are going to different destinations actually.
No, meaning like, would y'all all get on the same motorbike? Would y'all need 3 motorbikes and y'all all meet at the same destination?
No. On the same motorbike.
On the same motorbike?
Not really. Let's say 2 and
No.
I mean.
Some people take 3. Some people they take.
I'm sure
Yeah.
you 3. How would you 3? No, sort it out in real time. We go. Let's go to Achimota from here.
Alright.
But we only have motos. How would we go? Or how would you all go?
No, we can call 2. Instead of 3, we can call 2 motorbikes.
Okay.
We can have 2 on one and 1 person.
Yeah. So
the different.
both of them will be on one motorbike.
Yeah, and
she will
maybe
be,
I will have one.
Exactly.
And
That's
how
all.
much do you think I will pay for that?
Just a Shimota. Let's say what? 3, 5 cedi?
3, 5 CDs?
Yes.
DJ IBM, how much do you think it would cost to go by Trotro to Achimota?
5
Maybe like-
cedi?
Yeah, I'm sure it'd be multiple. About how many? How much you think? 60 total. So that's not bad for each one, or just. Oh, okay, that's not too much. I mean, that's double. No, that's double. That's a lot.
Yeah.
That's a lot.
I mean, the
Okay.
difference is that the motorbike is direct. But the total we wait at the bus stop and all
Oh,
that
you gotta
stuff.
stop. So you
It's
save time.
time-consuming. Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, you
Exactly.
Okay, so I'm not going to call y'all traitors for out of respect. But y'all said y'all stayed in Ghana because y'all loved the Ghanaian food.
Yeah.
Is there something wrong with the Benin food? Is it something like if I went to Benin, I shouldn't go there for food or something, or how would that?
No. There's nothing wrong with the food.
Never say that again.
No.
Excusez-moi.
You're always
Yeah.
because the food is so good in Benin. Just that it's just the diversity.
I understand.
And also we have similar food. That's crazy.
Which foods are similar and which foods are unique? So please, and everybody,
okra. Okra, we have okra also in Benin, for example. Which one again?
Wache.
The kenke. The kenke, we have one, but it's called kom. It's different. It's kind of yours is actually. It's hard, bro.
It's hard, or
yeah.
Okay.
It's harder, but it's fine though. It's okay. Yeah, I don't want any issue.
I remember when I was eating kenke is when I was really broke. Actually, that's why I'd go and eat my kenke and then I'm good.
But it's fine. But similarities we can
even
say
the wache.
Yeah, wache is yeah. So we also have some.
Do you have a cheke? Benin?
No, this is Cote d'Ivoire.
Okay. I know that's why, but I asked. There's a cheke here. Yeah.
Is this for you or is coming to you?
They make. I guess they're Ivorians who live here who make a cheke.
Yeah. So it's not for you actually. It's coming to you.
Yeah, it's coming to you.
Okay. Yeah.
So similarities, we can say those one. Differences a lot.
Yeah, there are a lot of unique food that we have in Benin.
What are the most popular ones?
In Benin?
Yeah.
Okay, we have agbeli.
Yeah.
For example, we have agbeli. It's like the cassava dough that we used to do. And we have also...
Is that like the one here? Like Homo War Festival's coming up?
No. It's not like the one here at all.
Okay. Yeah.
So we have telibo. We have telibo as well.
And what's telibo? I've heard that before.
Yeah, we have...
What is in it? What is it made of?
It's yam powder, right?
Yeah, it's the yam.
Yam powder.
We're using the yam.
Okay.
But we have pounded yam. That's the thing I'm looking for here. It's
pounded yam,
You will not find it here.
No.
Not in Accra, but
maybe in the north.
Maybe in the north.
Yeah. Okay.
But I need the pounded yam.
Okay, go to Tamale, go to Paddy.
Okay, I will.
Yeah.
But that is it.
So, we're running short on time, and I apologize for that. Maybe I could have brought you into the studio, maybe 10, 15 minutes sooner, so that's on me. We'll definitely bring you back one week, and you get to sit down with Miriam, who has a totally different style, who really, she might want to get into the dating questions more. So Miriam liked those dating questions. She would have been giving y'all compliments and everything. How's dating life here in Ghana? If you are dating, or if because a lot of times, especially for the men, they say that the women in Ghana are a little bit too demanding. Women have their opinion on Ghanaian men. Were y'all even old enough? These are young people that I'm talking to. Were y'all even old enough to date in Benin? Because y'all been here for some time now. Maybe y'all know, maybe y'all don't know. But how's the dating life in Ghana? Or if you don't want to answer, you don't have to answer. I don't want y'all disappearing.
I would like to be real on the date. Can I be real?
Yeah, be real.
Bro.
Hey.
Like the dating here in Ghana, I was a little bit deceived actually. Personally, yes, personally, because I realized that some of the Ghanaians lady are just interested into foreigners because they have this thought of that we are coming with money, actually. So if a Ghanaian lady is telling you that she loves you, I mean, you have to be very careful before falling in love with her in return. Otherwise, you may end up breaking.
First, what you have to discern is that Ghanaians use words differently than most other people that only unique to Ghana. So if a Ghanaian tell you when they first met you that they love you, it may just mean that they like you.
Yeah.
Okay.
It doesn't necessarily mean love like most other. It's just their way of saying I like you. Also, the word date. When you say dating anywhere else, are you dating? I'm seeing some people. We getting to know each other, but when you say dating, are you dating someone? That means a full-blown relationship. you know, with that one individual person. It's starting to change a little bit, but that's still the consensus. So please go ahead, just in case maybe that might. Oh, I love you. Like, you love me. We just met, you know.
Exactly.
Okay.
Oh, I mean, yeah, I'm talking about what you're talking about earlier. Yeah, even if when they want to enter a relationship with you, you see that they'll be there asking for money, asking for going out, all those stuff. I'm sorry, but when I early came in my university, and I went to the KFC actually. So I went there. You know the story, right? And I went there.
Story.
So I saw this lady who told me that which event am I having? And I'm celebrating to come at the KFC. I say, but I was just hungry actually. And she said that, but for her, when people come at the KFC, it will celebrate something. So since in her head, it's because I'm just hungry that I'm coming to the KFC, it means that I'm having money so that I can go to the KFC anytime I want. And she started calling me every time. I want to do the KFC. I want to go to the mall. I want to go to Burger King. Those stuff.
I'm not even going to start.
You see, so I was a little bit disappointed about.
Please let me interrupt you just quick. For those who are interested in our somewhere in Africa, the answer is the Montero Tower. The Martello Tower. The Martello Tower was built to guard Freetown against attacks during the 19th century. It has historical great significance. Again, this is for our Somewhere in Africa segment that I must get out for those who made sure that they answered the Somewhere in Africa segment. So for those who want to know, that's the Montello Tower, and I'll give shout outs in a few minutes. But please finish your story. We're actually out of time, but I want y'all to wrap up a little bit. Yeah.
Sure, but I think I'm done.
I want to hear about the girl asking for Burger King and KFC. You was probably balling. You probably, you know. But in reality, in a world where, you know, most normal people may only make 500, 1,000 CDs a month, going to KFC and Burger King when stuff add up to people may hit, you know, 120, 150, 200 CDs. That is something that's show a sign of wealth. So I think sometimes what a lot of people, a lot of foreigners don't understand is that when they do come to certain countries, they're in a totally different social class. They may come from their home where they're not really seeing themselves as affluent. First off, you're coming to a foreign country. Obviously, you have the resources to even get there, whether it's through transportation, whether it's through flight, whether it's through cargo, however you get there. Then you're able to sustain yourself and build a life here. That's a show of some sort of wealth somewhere, whether you get it from your parents, whether you generating it yourself, you know. So it's, you know, we can't overlook those things. And then that's as people, men and women, that you have to understand your value. But I usually give dating advice, you know, but like I get paid for it. But for coming on to our guests, you get a little free game from me. The top 5 business opportunities here on the African continent. Curated by me, Rashad McCrory. Number 1, agriculture. Agriculture is booming around the world. And what better place to start an agriculture business than the land where everything has begun? What is agriculture? It's using the earth's materials, what God, the universe, has developed, has given to this world and the earth in order to build sustainable living. Ideas for agriculture, something new that I came upon, aquaponics farming. And that's a system where fish and plants grow together. Some people use the word symbiotically, meaning at the same time, immersed together. So one place you might have tilapia farming, and then right next to it, you may be growing special berries, special herbs. And then maybe you may feed some of that to your tilapia. So on one end, you have your own pond, your own pool of tilapia. And then right next door, maybe you will have a farm, and then you package that together, and then you shipped off, or you barter, or you trade. So aquaponics is efficient and a sustainable way of farming. For my tech people out there, you can do agriculture also. A lot of people think agriculture only focuses on, let's call it environmental studies, the earth. But you can do something called agri-tech. Just like they have the name agribusiness, you could do something called agri-tech. Can you develop an app? Can you develop software? Maybe you can help farmers monitor their crop health. Maybe you could develop a weather machine that really says this is the optimal time to plant your seeds, to plant for your crops. You can optimize irrigation. You can even manage the supply chain. So now, maybe let's go to our previous example. Let's say you have some tilapia. Let's say you have carrots. Let's say you have cabbage. Let's say you have corn. Let's say you have cassava. How are you managing those things? How do you know if you have too much of one and not enough of something else? A surplus of one and a deficiency in somewhere else. There can be an app that manages those things. And if you're worrying about how do I explain this to people? I'm going to change gears for a little bit, but there's something called big ticket items, and then there's also small ticket items that you sell plenty of. Let's say you want to sell one large acre in a valuable position. You say, hey, I found this American somewhere. He's willing to buy my acre for 100,000 American dollars. You sell that acre, you made 100,000 American dollars one time. But let's say if I want to sell a bottle of water that costs 1 CD, but instead of selling 100,000, I would have to sell, let's say, 1 million. People drink water every day. At the end of the day, I won't name any brands because they didn't pay us, but these brands of water are selling